Ognjen Srzentić is a 6'7" guard from Serbia who currently plays for Mega Basket, one of the most prolific teams when it comes to developing young talented players. In the next minutes, I will try to break down his performance at the Euroleague's Next Generation Tournament held in Istanbul by the end of 2024, where he was named the MVP of the event with spectacular numbers after dominating in every game he played. The first thing that impressed me after watching him play is his transition game, as he was able to score some easy baskets just by pushing the pace. The way he moves for a player of his height is something worth to be mentioned, since the Serbian guard put on display his amazing athleticism with a remarkable combination of speed and size that made him unstoppable in the open court at this level. And that's something we can clearly see in these actions, where he shows his outstanding capacity to run the floor with ease, driving past all kinds of defenders. He had that special change of speed and was aggressive even since he got the ball under his own basket. In this aspect, his instincts for grabbing defensive rebounds and his leadership to ask for the ball to initiate the offensive play is without any doubt one of his strengths. Then at finishing, despite committing some turnovers for rushing too much, Srzentić showed his high level of skill at scoring around the rim with both hands in most of these offensive transition situations. But he was also able to find the open player in these fast break actions with his creativity. His teammates took advantage of that high-paced game. As he ran the court fast with his head up, his explosiveness at dribbling the ball allowed him to create some extra space to drive to the paint and draw some defensive help, situations that the Serbian player read well to make a pass to the open teammate. He is not a pure point guard, but he has some skills to initiate and create plays for the team, like a pick and roll as the ball handler finding the right pass to the big man. He also did a great job at collapsing the defense by driving hard to the basket to pass the ball for an open three. And same thing in the next action. His athleticism, height and basketball IQ made him get a lot of attention from defenders, leaving other teammates in a good position to shoot. At scoring, in addition to that talent in the offensive transition game, he proved to be a very complete player and able to find a way to get points in different circumstances. Srzentić showed that all-around game with his aggressive mindset when it comes to drive hard to the basket. At starting a penetration with that quick first step, his strong frame and his ball handling skills, he was almost impossible to stop at this level. Then at finishing around the rim, he showed a great body control to score through contact, made it visible and get foul calls. That ability put him in position to get to the free throw line with ease and add more points to his stat line. If we talk about shooting, he proved to be very efficient too throughout the tournament. In contrast with other young players who work only at scoring either from inside the paint or the three-point line, the Serbian guard has the mid-range shots as an important part of his repertoire. He was solid and creative at pulling up shots from the elbow or the baseline after dribbling past defenders with great balance and confidence. But the most impressive part of his offense are probably his numbers from the three-point line. In 4 games, he went 11 of 25 from beyond the arc for a 44%, and some of them were spectacular. Once again, that confidence was key, as he showed no hesitation at shooting off the dribble under pressure or in situations where he was wide open. So with that efficiency at shooting from deep, he was an absolute threat on the offensive end, as he proved to have an outstanding ability to score in multiple ways. In terms of his defensive performance, he had some ups and downs, like in this action, where he is not aware of the position of the player he is defending and gives up a backdoor cut. He also had problems at defending the pick and roll. In this one, he is in charge of the ball handler, but after the screen, he doesn't follow the big man and concedes an easy basket. And same thing in this one. There's a lack of intensity and communication with his teammate after the screen, allowing an open shot. But he also had some great defensive moments throughout the tournament. Here, Srzentić shows amazing commitment at defending his man one-on-one with his body and forcing him to take a bad shot. We can see that intensity again in the next play, where he proved that he can defend smaller players well by moving his feet quickly and chasing them to block a layup attempt. Then in this last play, he did a great job at putting pressure on the ball handler to finally force an offensive foul. So in my opinion, if there's something we can clearly say about his defense, is that the Serbian player has a good potential to guard multiple positions on the court but he needs to be more consistent and focused on preventing easy penetrations. And that potential was there when he was fully committed, and just by making a good read of the play and anticipating a pass or showing great individual defense, he stole some balls from the opponents. Srzentić proved how he can sacrifice himself for the team on the defensive end with his versatility, instincts and athleticism to create new offensive opportunities from his own court.